And all week long, we didn't expect Noel. Marcus Carroll gets the start. They get the ball quickly to Burden, and Burden is wrapped up immediately by Malik. Flea flicker on the second play, and ripped down is Brady Cook. Four-man rush, and that is caught just beyond the 30-yard line. Back to return the Luke Bauer punt. As Bauer skies it. Quickly gets it out and gets it complete to Robbie Oots.
Linebacker that'll be trying to wrangle them all game.
Jam Miller straight ahead as the pile push. I mean, he's a dynamic personality and so smart and such a natural-born leader. This is Dupree. Siege up there. 2nd and 6 as K-Law is trying to turn the corner, and he does, and that is the speed.
The key to success today.
Looked like it could have gone for no gain. It goes for 21 yards, and here he is again, but this time they're able to get to him. You see top 10 in points per game, yards per game, passing yards per game.
Yeah, they've been stingy. And also
2nd and 7. They swing it to Bernard. Jeremy Bernard. 3rd and 5. Short pitch to Haynes. Nothing at all. Tackled full-yard attempt for Nicholson. And that was well-driven, well-struck, and right on Drew Pine, the well-traveled Drew Pine, who played at Notre Dame and Arizona State as well.
Just everybody coming up to him, giving him encouraging words and gaining confidence from just seeing him out there.
Marcus Carroll straight ahead. Remember it. And here he is again, just goes for 2 yards there.
Yeah, it's kind of going to be
3rd down and 5 for Cook. Trying to extend the play on that bad ankle for Alabama as Bauer sends a knuckler to the 25-yard line. Mbakwe with the fair catch. Topple Bama. Milroe, and coming forward was Ryan Williams for that football. Milroe. Incomplete. He was looking for Brent. James Burnap to punt away. As it takes the injured ankle, and yet gutting it out. And they go quickly to Burden. And he cannot find anything. 2nd and 10. Cook able to escape the pressure on the inside and then just get 3rd down and 7. Oh, and the flag came in, but I'm not sure LT
came around the corner, blew up the quarterback who was stopping. I didn't hear a whistle. I didn't enforce the late hit because I couldn't hear the whistle. I didn't blame the defender. So,
but it's 1st down for Mizzou. Cook drives the ball complete out to the 40-yard line.
Good there from the pocket.
2nd and 2. Roberts turning the corner, and he'll pick up the 1st down for Mizzou. They just had play action. Cook going to get it down to Johnson, and Johnson
I was up in arms about, but
Justice Haynes. There's nothing really happening.
You got to run it better on 1st.
2nd and 9 for Milroe as he just goes underneath for a couple of yards, finding 3rd and 6. Milroe pressured and taken down and sacked. Big play from his own end zone is Burnham. And a fair catch just beyond midfield.
Going to be a duel between Wigman and Garrett Nussmeier.
Carroll goes ahead for 3 yards. You know, it's funny,
poised for a playoff run, both of them.
We come to the end of the 1st quarter. We'll explain that reference in a moment here as Carroll takes it ahead for barely a gain. What Eli's talking about was Mbakwe to
keep it on, they drop out.
And there's Brady Cook. Cook trying to extend the play, running out of real estate. By the way, Ryan Williams, the new punt returner for Alabama after the episode that we just saw, and great coverage by Mizzou.
Sometimes the route depth maybe is a little short or a little long, and you're seeing, like last week, 20 targets, but just 8 receptions. Just a little flinch with his left arm on that dummy, Caden.
Milroe. Bernard. Look at that by Bernard, and then spinning his way for a 1st down.
They're outside the numbers.
Goes for 12 yards. Jam Miller. And as soon as he turns, he's 369. Pritchard goes 327. Now a 1st down run from Miller.
They move like they're
they do.
2.
2nd and 8. Milrow's going to run it himself, and Milrow lowers the shoulders. It'll be 3rd and short field, as you can see him reaching for the back of his right leg. So we'll take a short break while they look at their starting six. 2nd and 16 for Milrow. He's going to launch it downfield and just beyond the fingertips. Milrow pressured and sacked. Johnny Walker gets him a... Roberts fights his way for 3 yards.
Not afraid to express himself.
2nd and 6. Roberts catches a hole, goes past midfield and moves. Roberts trying to test the left side, a couple of yards there. 2nd and 7. Cook. Outstretched effort by Mark. Cook. Another shot downfield, and that looked like into punt away. And that's going to check up for a moment. Play action. Milrow on 1st down. A chance to drive the ball downfield, and he does.
And that time, Milrow put it right on him.
26 yards is their longest play today. Here's Justice Haynes for 9 yards. Let's check in the studio.
SEC Network.
Justice Haynes goes ahead to pick up the 1st down. It's an interesting one brewing in. College football rankings are brought to you by Capital One. Texas
Locations all over.
Garrett Nussmeier, top 7 in the country in yards passing per game. Jalen Milrow, of course, with...
Good to see him using his legs here.
Here's Miller, who goes ahead to move the chains. Katie, how much ownership he does take as he is tackled for a loss here. And Jordan, Coach DeBoer said this
game or move on play to play, and that's what DeBoer wants to see more of out of Milrow.
2nd and 12, complete. That is 21-yard completion. Miller, only a yard there against the interior of that defensive line. 2nd and 9, design quarterback run. Milrow got those shoulders.
That's the play they love when they get down in the red zone. Just a quarterback sweep. Going to get everybody in there.
A 2nd and 19 is Milrow incomplete as he was looking for his 3rd down and 19. Incomplete as he was in. This from 39. And oh so easy for Nicholson. Coming weekend, you just walk through the town and it's got a great spirit to it. Let's go to the studio to get a report from Katie on his situation. So here is Pine as they go with Luther Burden III. Of course, he can do just about it here early. Here is Carroll straight ahead. Drew Pine, you mentioned his time at Notre Dame.
Week against Auburn, had some accuracy issues. The issue really is his height, as you can see here. He's just 5'11", listed at 5'11", so finding...
Carroll met right at the line and driven back by Overton. Malachi Moore. Moore on the return. Malachi Moore picks off. Alabama takes over. Just over 2.5 minutes till we get to Kevin and Booger in the studio. And they take over at the 35-yard line. Jam Miller as he slithers ahead for a gain of about 3 back runs with Jalen Milrow. Just keep it simple. Could be a free play here as he goes downfield and he connects with head. Sets up Bama for this. Jam Miller. Touchdown Alabama. Until the last couple drives, they were struggling offensively. And now a bit of a cushion for number 15. Miller's first touchdown in his last 3 games, and it makes it 13-zip. Roberts will take it off right tackle, and a good push by Jamal Roberts on first. Burden on 2nd and 2 on the jet motion as he cuts back again.
With a loss, still 10%, but really dim hope.
Another good run by Roberts. Listen, they got the big win against Georgia, and of course they got the big showdown with LSU still to come. On 2nd and 3, this is Roberts, and making the tackle was Cam.
Higher play clock tick away there.
You also don't know. Obviously, you want to try to get a score here. Who knows what they're thinking. Drew Pine back to pass. And he's going to check down to Roberts as Roberts just didn't have a good first go of it on his first attempt. And now maybe settling in just a little bit as he looks for Brett.
Be about a 58-yard field goal, so I feel like you got to try to get a couple more yards.
For Mizzou. Pine back to pass. Pine overthrows the intended target, Miller. Missouri handle these final 10 ticks of the clock. Pine off the fingertips of Theo Weiss Jr.
Kick a field goal. So this is going to be a really long attempt here.
Blake. And this is returnable. 13-0. Our only touch field just to kick off this second half.
No, is that on the refs or is that on them? Come on.
And what is, listen, you can frame it any way. Playoff Mizzou wants to avoid that second loss, and they're trailing and in a hole here on the road in Tuscaloosa. This is Henderson. Milroe to open up the second half, looking over his options and getting it complete to K. Law for a first.
Another good one to Kendrick Law.
Milroe just dives ahead for a gain of 2. After that 14 pocket, this is where he's so dangerous, splitting defenders, gliding his way downfield, picks up a little.
It's a really good job initially of pass rush, of kind of eating up those lanes, but it just got skinny, jumped through a hole, and then
20 or more yards for Bama. At the end of that play, Dre Norwood, the starting corner. Milroe, look at the time he has, and he's able to connect with Dupree. Milroe, that time he is dragged down. Second and goal. Quarterback run, a lot of traffic, so he changes directions and dives for
it. Going like that, the more of those explosive plays are going to open up.
Can keep it simple. Well, number 6 is Drew Pine, and it's on him now. The backup quarterback who's been put into action again this week is Brady for 17. He's the grad transfer from Southern who could be an option for Mizzou as well, Jordan. Coverage. Roberts can't find anything there. Tim Smith with the tackle.
And we meant moving. They had a plan in place for him, especially in this second half, depending on Brady Cook's health. So I expect to see J.R. Blood at some point.
Again, they go with Jamal Roberts, and again he is tackled by that big defensive competitive in that upper tier. Third down and 10 for Pine, who's going to run it himself, and Pine looked
into the play and picking up that first.
Yeah, they were 0 for 7 on third down prior to that as Manning gets the reception. That was after that incredible comeback a week ago with the ankle injury and goes to the hospital and then comes back to the practice. And with that, with Roberts, they will move the chains. Well, we mentioned last week, Pine downfield, and it's intercepted again. Bray.
Another